What's good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, going to be covering 4 attacks from my man Anonymous using this Root Rider Valkyrie attack post update. We only have 4 because he got in the first 4, then there was an update, then he attacked the other 4, so no replays on there. But he went perfect the first 2 days in Legends League, and we'll show you guys that real quick. You can see the first day down here at the bottom, 320, and then the day before we showed you also 320. Just absolutely smashing with this attack so far. So let's get right into the action. Alright, before we get into the first attack on this very popular ring base that Klaus has put together, we have the double invisibility spell tower in the middle. That's where it can create a lot of issues for your main army or SARCH depending on where you send it. But I want to go over the main army real quick, just your typical SARCH lineup with the double clone 6 invis and the 1 rage. Got 9 Valkyries, 7 Root Riders, and 4 rocket balloons as use for in front of the blimp. And on the heroes, we got the King's Gauntlet and the Rage. We got the Frost Arrow Invisibility Veil. We got the Healing Tome and the Eternal Tome. And then we got these generic stuff on Royal Champion. Anonymous didn't mention he wants to wait for these other equipment to be leveled up a little bit to use them in Legends League because he's smashing bases regardless, so why not wait, right? We're going to use the rocket balloons to get this blimp right past where that bomb tower was located and stop it right in front of the town hall. Obviously, we're going to find these invisibility spell towers to create our super archers to attack something else, but we're in an area where we have plenty of defenses to attack until that town hall becomes available again. And we're going to take down that town hall, take down both ricochet cannons, take down both multi-target archer towers, and we're going to pick up some incredible value right away in this attack. Oh, we got a golem in the defensive CC. That's very interesting. So we're going to pull the CC up top. Golem and Infernal Baby Dragon. That's an interesting CC. Going to pull those troops up top. Anonymous does like to spend time doing that. He definitely likes to invest some time in getting that CC away from his main army. Going to use the Imami up there just to take out that CC. Those golems take forever. Ice golems are a lot of frozen time. That's what causes a lot of time fails. It's definitely worth investing the time to get the CC out of your main army's way. That way you are not causing unnecessary time fails. We're going to use the main army pushing up through. Gonna have a couple Root Riders go towards the middle of the base. And we used another Root Rider and a couple Valkyries on the right side of the base to push through and get these other defenses on the outside. Keep everything in that nice smooth funnel, pushing on the interior part of the base to take out the Monolith and the Eagle Artillery. We haven't used the RC yet. I know Anonymous has said in the past that he likes using the Royal Champion when he feels like the Royal Champion is going to live through the rest of the attack. And that's very, very important. A couple of our troops have gone down, but we still got plenty of Root Riders in the middle to open up the rest of this base for the Queen. King got stuck on the outside, unfortunately. But that's not going to matter too much. Going to get through that wall with a couple Valkyries. And Root Rider actually opened up the Wizard Tower compartment for him, so he's going to get pushed through the rest of the attack too. I don't know if we actually end up using the RC on this one. This might just be a swagged RC, which Anonymous did tell me he had a couple attacks with some swagged RCs because he just didn't even need it. So we do end up using the RC. Probably actually could have swagged the RC. I'm not sure if he was getting really close on time or not. I don't think he was that close to where it would have been a time fill. It still had the King and Queen ability. Probably didn't even need the RC, to be honest, so we're just gonna say swagged RC, even though it took down like 3 buildings total. All right, on this second attack we have this cross style base, and I do want to say this is officially a swagged RC attack. We do not deploy the RC at all on this base. We're gonna use those rocket balloons as a quick, easy distraction for the air sweeper and take down some other buildings to get this blimp in a beautiful position. We have the chance to take down a lot of defenses here, and including the Eagle Artillery, a Ricochet Cannon, an Archer Tower, multi-Archer Tower, and even the Monolith, because these arrows are reaching the Monolith on the backside of this multi-Archer Tower, which is crazy. So we're going to pick up that Monolith as well. Going to get the Royal Champion as well, and even that multi-target Inferno in the middle, and 28%. We just pick up some incredible funneling value, 27%, excuse me. And then we're gonna pull the triple ice golem CC down here with these archers. Use a Valkyrie to take those out. Then we're not gonna have to worry about them slowing down the main army. Very, very important. Anonymous has said to me multiple times, you do not want the ice golem slowing down your army, because that's when your army will get absolutely depleted. I don't know if it would have mattered on this one because he got so much value from the SARCH. There's nothing really left to even attack his main army. I mean, you got a ricochet cannon, a scatter shot, and a queen, but not a whole lot left sitting over there. Got the king coming down here hanging out. Oh, never mind. We're gonna rejoin the main army. Just gonna do a little dance with the Valkyrie down there before we come back up and rejoin the attack. But at this point, we got a single target Inferno and the Town Hall left. That's basically it. Got a couple expos, but as far as like massively big hitting defenses, you don't got a whole lot left. And we're not going to need the RC at all on this attack, which is crazy. So I got the king and the queen ability as well, and another headhunter, which we don't end up deploying. I think it would have just got destroyed by that Town Hall and or the cannons or archer towers, anything on the way, to be honest. So no point even deploying that troop to try to get that barbarian king, because it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Gonna take down the Town Hall, pop these few remaining hero abilities to get through these last couple defenses, and that's just gonna be another easy triple. Obviously, we're not even gonna end up using the RC at all, which is just crazy. Fully swagged RC and the headhunter for the win. Shout out to the headhunter, best troop in the game. And that's just another easy triple on the road to the perfect days. All right, on this next base, we have this diamond style base with the Town Hall down south. Got a lot of heavy hitting defenses up here at the top part of the base, and the monolith on the opposite side of the Town Hall. So we'll definitely see where Anonymous wants to go with the blimp. And we're gonna come from the left side, try to get the blimp to land probably right on top of that expo. That way we're gonna avoid as many bombs as possible. We do end up pulling the CC, thank goodness. No E-mommy in there, we don't have to deal with it right away. And we're gonna drop the clones. You can see he dropped the clones in areas where he was not gonna find new bombs, which is actually very smart, because you do not want to find new bombs and have them go off and destroy your super archers before you can pick up the value you need. You see, we're gonna use these invisibilities to invisible some buildings, take down the RC and that multi archer tower, and pick up some incredible value. We do deal with most of the CC as well. Might even get the witches down. Got one of the witches down, so we only got one witch to deal with, which is awesome. Gonna use the first part of this army over here just to get the rest of this funnel created, and we're gonna use the second part up top where the barbarian king is, a couple root riders and VALKS and a headhunter to take down the king, and then another root rider with a couple more Valkyries up directly at 12 o'clock. Pop that king ability and ward ability to push through the base as fast as possible. And at this point, man, I don't even know. I probably need the RC on this one. It's pretty close. Yeah, definitely gonna need the RC. Gonna use the RC down here at the monolith, which is already pretty weak. Should go down fairly quick for the RC. 2 shots. And then RC is gonna come through on the back side of this attack and pick up the rest of the value and help finish off the triple. You really could have deployed the RC anywhere, either directly on the monolith, or we're going to deploy the RC up about 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock to try to push with the main army. Either way, it was going to be an easy triple though. Swagging the queen ability, didn't even need the RC ability. Honestly, might have gotten away with not using the RC on there, but better safe than sorry, right? Just get your 40 cups. All right, on this final attack on this perfect day from Anonymous, we have a centralized town hall base. We've had a couple people ask for these, so I'm glad that we were able to provide one. We're gonna bring the blimp in from the 3 o'clock side of the base with the rocket balloons and land right outside the town hall compartment. We do have the invisibility spell tower and a poison spell tower right there. I think where he was trying to land was to make sure that poison tower did not go off and cause that to land on top of his archers, because that could cause a pain, especially with the decrease in health. I'm honestly not 100% sure if super archers will live through a poison tower anymore. I know they did before, but I don't know if they fully will. Maybe the clone ones that you make, but you're definitely going to lose some troops there, and potentially all of them. I'm not really sure of the math on that one. But we pick up some incredible value. This is one where we end up getting the town hall down, which always helps out a lot. He saw a chance to get that value, and now he set up an incredible funnel as well. A couple more Valkyries on the right side just to make sure those buildings are down, to secure, make sure there's no time fills. They're going to take out the rest of the CC as well, and then the main army is going to push in to these single target infernos. But I mean, all the big defenses are already down. We're not going to have to worry about too much getting through the back half of this attack, especially because we push the main army towards these single target infernos, and we're going to meet the scatter shot and the archer queen halfway through. But we do still have the royal champion to deploy and a couple more cleanup troops, so this is going to be absolutely smashed. But you know, going back to the blimp, the rocket loons definitely help on this. If you had regular balloons, your regular balloons wouldn't allow your blimp to probably get as far. And if you had a lava hound, it would stop right there where that air defense was, because the air defenses are more on the outside of the base too. So I'm not really sure if the other two will get the blimp as deep. I'd have to go back and watch again to see if we found seeking air mines with the rocket balloons or not. I really don't remember seeing any, so maybe if there were no seeking air mines, we might have made it. I don't know if the regular balloons live long enough though, because the air defense is going to take them down pretty quick and then start targeting the blimp. So we might not have made it quite as far. You know, it would have been closer to this little L-shaped wall right here, and that just creates a bigger problem on trying to get your super archers to move up, and depending on what buildings they're targeting and stuff, it could cause where you're not going to pick up the town hall on these centralized bases. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. As always, I appreciate you guys stopping in on an everyday basis and supporting the channel. Anonymous is off to a hot start in Legends League again, and just absolutely smashing bases without even using the new Royal Champion equipment. And he's swagging his RC on some attacks too, just absolutely crazy. Still using Root Riders with the SARCH army, so it just goes to show you, I don't know how much the nerf really did to this army. Still very, very strong. We'll catch you next time.